Hey everybody, hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. A nice 3-day weekend for you guys, which is great. In our next little video here on the trust, respect, and responsibility, we've been talking about respect for the last month. We're going to start talking about responsibility here for the month of October and how they kind of tie together. I'll kind of tie them together towards the end of the month. This one here, I wanted to kind of talk about expectations and the responsibility about living up to expectations. Really, the biggest reasons why we have expectations anyway for anybody is just because we care about them, right? If I didn't have expectations for the teachers, then I wouldn't care much about them, honestly. If the teachers and I and Mrs. Yule didn't have expectations for you, then I don't think that would show a whole lot of care for you guys. So I think a lot of times kids will have a hard time with expectations because they feel like teachers or principals are trying to make you, upset or angry, or trying to make you work harder than you really want to. And part of that is true. I do want you to work harder than what you think you probably should or could, but it's not at all to make you upset or angry. Really, we just know that we have to push you as hard as possible to get as much learning over these 9 months that we have. So that's a reason why a lot of the expectations come across, and some of them are based on just on safety too. There's just safety expectations that we want to hold up. I know a lot of times kids will be playing around, and whether they're shadow boxing or that one, I guess there's that game called Naruto, or I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's usually kind of goes along with the lines of that play fighting type thing, which I get it. I get that it's playing around. The problem is it usually doesn't end as playing around, and it ends up being a bigger deal than what it probably should have been in the first place. So that's the reason why we don't do those games in the first place. So when teachers are telling you about that or telling you to stop doing that, there is a reason why, and it's not because they just want you to not have fun or be upset about it. And don't also think that kids are the only ones that have the expectations put on them. There are a lot of expectations put on kids in school, whether it's behavior, whether it's academics. There's a lot of expectations. I would agree with that. But I think it's important to have them. There's also a lot of expectations put on teachers as well. So don't think that you're the only ones that have to go through expectations that sometimes you don't always want to do. Sometimes teachers are in the same boat, whether that's me putting expectations on teachers that are hard, or whether it's people above me that do it too. Everybody's got bosses, and everybody has expectations that are put down on them. So hopefully that helps a little bit with that conversation there. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. We'll talk about it, over the course of the month and the course of the year as well. But just nice little intro to that. If you have any questions, again, let me know, and look forward to seeing you around in your classrooms this week, and see you soon. Thanks.